Hey, welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Rundown. This is it's not an after dark, so I know we're doing this after dark, but we're not calling it that. Guys, we're going to talk a little bit more about what's going on with the whole Fresh and Fit getting demonetized situation. Is there other channels that are under attack like that? Zachary Levi wants to play himself on Tangled, and we're going to do some reactions as well. I forgot to fix something there. Something's going on. Don't worry about it. You know what? Another flub. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. Joining me again is Joy. Hey, babe. Sorry that I wouldn't let you on the show before, but we're back. I got you on the thumbnail. I don't know if you saw it.
I did.
Yeah. You want to? We can do new pictures and stuff, and or we can do those other types of pictures later on if you want.
It sounded like you said nude pictures. I was like,
I said new, but then in my own head I heard nude, so I just went with it. I mean, if you like it, I love it. It's like we have in the chat right now. Somebody's let's go. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, let's go, babe. So before we get started, as I always try to remind people, we're going to break the show down into 3 parts. We're going to talk about the trending topics. We're going to do, for the movie reviews portion of it, we're going to react to some new trailers. I forgot to tell Joy not to watch them. She already saw it, so I'll react to it live. And then if you guys are in the chat, we're going to talk with you guys. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if I need to raise my voice. I reminded myself I have to enunciate as if I'm talking to someone in the room over there. So I have to learn to project confidence on this podcast. Speaking of podcasts, you can also, if you don't want to catch us live, you can catch the podcast on your favorite podcast of choice. The Rundown is on all of them. So go follow us on our podcast and follow us on all social media, and let me know what you guys are thinking out there. You can also, want to support the channel, you can support us live with super chats, which you can send your super chat questions, or you can just send regular comments. I cover them all, but we appreciate any support you want to give us. You can comment. You can leave a voicemail at 281-406-1993, or you can just hit the like button, man, just to let us know that you're out there. But we're going to be monitoring the chats and just going over what you guys want to talk about. So with all that nonsense out the way, babe, what is the first topic of the day?
With The Rock coming back to Disney as Mowi in the live-action adaptation of Moana, there are just some actors who literally are born or are the best fit for certain roles. J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, Michael Clarke Duncan as John Coffey in The Green Mile, Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator, Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice. But would you want to see Zachery Levi play the character he voiced in the film Tangled alongside? This headline comes to us from comic book.
I meant to put alongside Florence Pugh, but that's okay. Fine. What's the headline? I'm sorry.
Comes to us from comicbook.com. Zachary Levi is open to being in the live-action Tangled if Florence Pugh plays Rapunzel.
I saw this, I think I got something in here that shouldn't be. What is this? Hold on 1 second. I saw this news and I thought, if The Rock is going to play his character, why not? Why not Zachary Levi? But I saw people I saw mixed reactions. I saw people who were like diehard Zach stands. I didn't know that he had a following like that. Like, there's some girls out there that's willing to risk it all for Zachary Levi. I didn't know but he looks the part. Obviously the character was modeled after him and whatnot, but is he too old? What you said earlier, if The Rock can play Mowi at, what's The Rock now, 73? If he can play Mowi, but The Rock is, that's The Rock. Is Zachary Levi a draw?
I guess he could do it. Nixon says Fabian Frankel, who is Sir Christian in The Hot D, would be a better pick
What's his
Flynn.
name again?
Fabian Frankel.
Fabian Frankel. Who is which character?
Sir Christian. Sir Christum.
I can't remember. I can't remember which one that was.
Google it. I say that.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
She says she's going based on looks, that he fits the type.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember what that guy looked like. From House of Dragon. Which one is it? Who is he? Let me see. Show me. Okay. Oh. Okay. But can he smolder? That's the question,
He
right?
looks like he could smolder.
Mm-hmm. That sounded like a different kind of compliment right there. I mean, well, what do you think? I mean, do you think is this news? Do you think this would be something that would lend itself to being a good thing for Disney? Do you think if they do that live action, and at this point, I think it's still just rumor. I thought it was greenlit, but from what I can tell, this is rumor. And you said this comes in from comicbook.com.
Mm-hmm.
I believe was what it was.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
I mean,
let's see.
I don't know that you I mean, just because you voiced it shouldn't be a guarantee. I mean, I think you
think you should
would
audition?
hope that everyone should audition to see
Who's the best
who
fit?
has a whole rounded fit, not just the voice.
He's like, fuck that. I was Shazam.
He's just trying to redeem himself since the movie flopped so bad. Like, I'll do Tangled.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't gonna be that mean about it, but there you go. There you go. Being so mean, being Miss Negative again. Let's see. This comes in from comicbook.com. Zachary Levi Open to being playing his live action self. Disney has decided much of the 21st century of bringing its sandbox of animation classics to life. Live action. The House of Mouse premieres Princess like Belle and Ariel hit the big screen in Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid, respectively. Even fantastical creatures got a live action makeover with the likes of Pete's Dragon and Dumbo, but redone with photorealistic CGI. Let me scroll down. Let's see. Zachary Levi wants Florence Pugh I'm probably getting ahead. Let's see. As evident by recent rumblings, another young animated Disney film could be getting a live-action reboot sooner than later. Tangled 2010 has cemented itself as a modern-day Disney classic, earning nearly $600 million. I didn't know it made that much. $600 million at the worldwide box office and boasting a certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. While the character of Rapunzel has exited for centuries, the Disney iteration is just over 1 decade old. Decorated musician and actress Mandy Moore fulfilled the role of Rapunzel in Tangled, while Zachery Levi starred opposite as Flynn Rider. Mandy Moore was that? I don't know why I thought that was Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell?
No, she was Frozen.
Okay. I don't know why I thought she was. That was Mandy Moore? I did not realize that.
I'm like, so Zachary Levi has to have his own part, but Mandy Moore can't have her part. We have to have somebody else.
Who's saying that?
Him. He wants Florence.
He wants Florence Pugh. Oh yeah,
I wasn't in that movie.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't catch that. That is a dick move. Why can't Mandy Moore? Mandy Moore's not good enough, right? Mandy Moore wasn't in Shazam.
Mandy Moore's actually a singer. Like that was and an act. She's done both frequently.
Right. Did he sing? I think he might have sung his parts. He probably did if he sung at all on Tangled. So this to me now. This just feels like he's just perving all over Florence Pugh. Could that be the case? Does Zachary Levi have a little crush on Florence Pugh? Why can't Mandy Moore play Tangled? That's the question. Would you rather Florence Pugh? I based on acting ability, I would pick Florence Pugh as well. But I mean, Mandy Moore is no slouch. But but she hasn't had a career as successul as short as Mandy Moore's. Florence Pugh's.
And it was huge.
That's great for network TV. Florence Pugh is the new Black Widow and was just an Oppenheimer. I mean, Oppenheimer just is about to getting close to $800 million worldwide.
How well can she sing?
I mean, but that's not. But again, if it's a musical, I mean, I'm just basing it on just acting. I would, if I had the choice, I'd pick Florence Pugh. Florence Pugh is a proven star. What was the last movie that Mandy Moore headlined? But I mean, I get what you're saying, though. I mean, it is a dig, though. I can do it. Is what's that saying? It's okay for me, but not for thee. That's some bullshit, though. I mean, why would he do that? That is kind of crazy. I should be in the movie, and Mandy should sit this one out. I mean, that is kind of crazy. I think maybe he just has a crush on Florence Pugh. You know, what do you think? Nothing. I mean, did I pass it up? Where is it at? I went too far. Zachary Levi wants Florence Pugh for Tangled remake. Speaking at a recent fan convention, Zachary Levi responded to the idea of Florence Pugh portraying Rapunzel in the live-action Tangled remake. If the Academy Award nominee is brought in to play the long-haired princess, Levi wants to reprise his role. He has a crush, allegedly, has a crush on Florence Pugh. There was this thing, I just saw it earlier, floating around in the internet with that Florence Pugh potentially might play the role Rapunzel, Levi said. And if Florence plays Rapunzel, indistinguishable, excited noise, he probably went, ee! It would also be a trip because my real last name is Pugh, by the way. So, okay, this dude's got a crush on Florence Pugh. We have the same last name, you know that, right? So if, we got together, I can go back to Zachary Pugh, by the way. My name is Zachary Levi Pugh. You'd have a Pew Pew. Oh, it makes a Pew Pew in Tangled. Come on. He goes, come on. Pew Pew. But nobody knows your name is Pugh, though. You're Zachary Levi. So, I don't know. I think maybe he just has a crush. He's trying to cover it up with that whole Pew Pew joke. But no. I don't know. What do you think? But if you had to make the decision, Oscar nominee Florence Pugh versus Mandy Moore, you would go with Mandy Moore? I don't know why you're hating on Florence Pugh like that. Pew pew. I don't know. Let us know what you guys think. I think acting wise, yeah, but it is kind of a messed up dig though at Mandy. I mean, she, like you said, she's a good actress. She's not. I don't think she has an Oscar, but that doesn't mean she wouldn't crush it.
Does Zachary Levi have an Oscar?
If Zachary Levi gets it, then yeah, Mandy Moore should get it. But if Florence Pugh gets it, then the hot dude should probably get it. Somebody younger, because it just feels like he's just.
I mean, it's not really about Florence Pugh. If they want her, that's great. I'm just like, there are plenty of other guys that could play that part besides himself.
Yeah,
so.
but he is Flynn Rider.
I don't care.
Can ride it. My saddle's waiting. Let us know what you guys think. Come in, jump on it. The next topic. Do it.
This time, the music executive and talent manager, best known for having worked with A-list musicians such as Justin Bieber, Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, Demi Lovato, and Ariana Grande, is in the news as his company's big-name clients have reportedly left Scooter Braun projects in search of new management. This headline is coming from Billboard.com. And here are some major artists that are still managed by Scooter Braun.
I put the wrong thing at the top. I still had the Zachary Levi thing. I forgot the copy and paste, so ignore that. Sorry about that. But here's the rundown real quick of the names of the people that are still with Scooter Braun, Mr. Scoot. Those names are, what's that? The Kid is that what's the Kid?
Leroy.
The Kid Leroy. That's the name. Okay, you're closer, so you can do the list. Quavo.
Dan Plushé.
Okay. Lil Dicky. Lil Dick.
Ava Max, Ozuna, and the Zac Brown Band.
And the Zac Brown Band. So, I mean, but you reminded me about.
He made a lot of dick moves, so it doesn't surprise me that people are
are running.
Finally all running for the hills.
Because you reminded me the other day or yesterday that this is the same dude that got into it with Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
If you can remind us what that was all about.
Well, she wanted to buy back.
Bring the mic a little bit closer.
She wanted to buy back her masters,
Mm-hmm.
and
because
he
he,
was like,
I guess he owned a big chunk of the masters,
yes,
right?
of
For the
her
radio play
original-
and stuff.
Of her early stuff,
Mhm.
and he was like, I mean, one of those, we can make an arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, that's a really crappy arrangement.
Now he's
so
now he's a 1920s villain twirling the mustache. I mean, and then that was the situation where she remastered her old
Yeah.
hits. So that's what confused me. I'm like, okay, so you obviously own the copyrights to them, but you just don't own the masters. I guess that's important for like commercial and radio play
and movies and,
and
stuff
movies
like
and stuff like that. So since my music is so popular and whatnot, I want the masters. I want the rights to my masters. So he probably said no.
that. No, he said yes,
but not at a certain cut.
The deal was really crappy. It was like, you every time you make me a new album, then I'll give you one.
And she was
back.
like, and she was
she
just
was
like,
like,
screw that, I'll just
no.
remaster them.
Yeah.
So obviously she wasn't with him anymore at that time.
Mm-mm.
And then now recently, who was the first ones this in recent? Was it Ariana Grande first? And they started dropping like flies. The Demi Lovato.
And, Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they were together for a long time. He was the one who discovered him on the internet, right? And so it looks like based on the list of the people that's still with him, that the ones who, like right now, from what I can tell, I don't know who the biggest names on this list is. Is it Black Eyed Peas? Is it Lil Dicky? Is it Quavo? Quavo is probably the biggest name on that list. So will the rest of these dudes start dropping off? If Quavo and Lil Dicky jumps off, I mean, if Taylor Swift can't deal with this dude, why should I? That's probably what they're all thinking. I thought it would be a huge exodus, but no, he was on Twitter. I think he made a joke, or Instagram made a joke about himself. He's like, I will no longer be managing myself. Like, he's just making light of the fact that everybody's leaving him. This reminded me of, what's that show I used to watch? Entourage. This happened to Ari Gold when he started losing all of his clients. He got booted out of his own company, and he came back victorious. So this dude, he might survive this and come back even stronger. But this is the cancel culture era. This is the internet. This is social media era. I mean, the things that you could probably get away with being a jerk manager or agent or whatever, you probably can't get away with that. I mean, if Taylor Swift cancels you, you're done. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out as time goes on. I mean, this is weird stuff that's happening. I don't know what's going on with these people, but from Billboard, what was it? Billboard. They talked about it, and yeah, we just ran down the list of the ones who are sticking by him.
He says that, well, not talking about Taylor Swift, that all of these people leaving now, it's all everybody's friends. Nothing bad happened. Their contracts were just up and
they just don't want to
negotiate, and they were ready to go a different direction.
That's smart. Don't rock the boat. Take it like a champ, and don't piss off the Swifties. That's smart. Scooter Braun's name has been making headlines over the past week as a number of his superstar clients have parted ways with his management company, SB Projects. Sources close to the situation told Billboard Tuesday on August 22nd that Indina Menzel parted with the management amicably earlier this year. Demi Lovato, so we just running down the same names, the ones that we already left. Yeah, just like what you said. Yeah. J Balvin, who signed with Braun back in 2019, exited his deal in May and is now managed by Roc Nation. The manager poked fun at the situation Tuesday by sending out a tweet that read, "Breaking news, I'm no longer managing myself." In 2021, Braun sold SB Projects parent company, what is that? Ithaca Holdings to South Korean entertainment company Hybe, which continues to operate SB Projects. Braun has now taken on the role of Hybe America's CEO. So he ain't worried about nothing. I mean, he's making that money. He's still making his money, whether he's...
And that company that South Korean company Hive that he sold to. They manage the mega famous BTS. So.
But he ain't making that BTS money. He's managing the American division. I'm sure he ain't touching that BTS money.
Yeah, Hive America CEO.
Yeah, America. Yeah, Hive America. You will not.
I'm just saying that Hive is that's.
Yeah, the company is big, but I'm pretty sure the real CEO is like, don't you even come near. What's like a BTS? Don't even think about it, son. No. Yeah. You made Taylor Swift. You made Justin Bieber. That's cute. We got BTS. I want to see a fight break out between the Swifties and the BTS nation. I don't know.
They're called the Army.
The Army. Oh, okay. I think the Swifties could win. All right, guys. Let us know what you guys think about this whole thing. Are you even interested in this whole situation? Do you think there's some real drama going on? I think it is. I think Mr. What's his name? Scooter has a crush on Florence Pugh. All right, let us know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about it later on an upcoming We Got Your Mail. All right, what's the next one, babe?
After the Fresh and Fit channel was demonetized from the YouTube partner program, there have been other channels worried that any channel that are in the red pill space will be next. This comes in from Wikipedia titled YouTube Suspensions. And to note.
That's a note for me. Don't worry. So I was gonna run down real quick. I went on Wikipedia and I saw that I was just curious. After this whole situation with Fresh and Fit happened, the whole beef between him and the Abba and Preach channel. These guys are all in that red pill space. I mean, these guys get models to come to their podcast. They drink and get drunk, and then they think they're dunking on people by debating circles around models that are intoxicated. And if any a girl on the panel has the audacity to make a good point and shut them down, they kick them out of the house. But besides all that, the lead attorney. Thanks for that shout out, by the way, lead. And I've been preaching them. I was mentioning this earlier this week that they broke down perfectly what Fresh and Fit were really all about. I mean, the whole I don't know what to call it. I guess it's grifting. That you know how I feel about black folks who lean towards being a black voice box for white supremacists and stuff. They probably wouldn't say that that's what they were doing. Like Candace Owens bull crap. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they've been doing. But getting on a platform, putting a KKK sheet on your head and saying we're gonna get these. I mean, like what are you doing? I'm like, so I don't know. But they called it a while ago. I was like, dude, good luck. You'll be surprised if your channel doesn't get, banned or deplatformed. And that's exactly what it is. It wasn't banned. They're still able to upload. But they're not able to make money. It's a privilege. There was a YouTuber out there who said it perfectly. Like it's a privilege to be out on this because you don't own Google. You I get to say whatever I want. It's my freedom of speech. Yeah, it's freedom of speech. And you're lucky they didn't shut your channel down. They just stopped you. We don't have to pay you. You work for us.
But we don't have to give you money for it.
Yeah. We don't have to. Yeah, exactly. You over there putting a Klan hat on. You think you're funny and stuff. But there's a whole bunch of channels, in my opinion. That's why I gave myself notes about, because there's channels like this in that red pill, men's space where they try to champion men's men being leaders and all that stuff. They do a whole bunch of. They claim to do more than just that. They give advice. They counsel, financial counseling and stuff like that. But for the most part, they start in beefs with other channel, making monkey noises and calling other brothers the N-word with a hard ER. Like, what the hell is your problem? But there's similar. Like, so the question is, now that they came after, they came for Fresh and Fit, they gonna come for them all. Like channels like Just Pearly Things. That girl, what's her name right there? She has been called out. I think she's been demonetized before. Maybe it was lifted. Maybe it's on this list that I'm about to pull up. But channels like hers, these shock jock kind of channel. Like I said, they just grifting for the sake of grifting. And these people are you can smell the fakeness a mile away. But after a while, you fake it till you become it. After a while, you so deep that it starts probably becoming your real persona. But just Pearly Things was fake from Jump Street. Everybody was calling out. She was going on Kevin Samuels' channel, seeing what he was talking about, taking notes, and then talking about the exact same thing the next day as if she just came up with it. Let me tell you how black people should be doing their things, and like what.
But she's also, a lot of her stuff is also, she ought to get along well with the Fit and Fresh.
They did at first,
Fit, because she's also very much like women should be seen and not heard.
Yeah,
and they should do whatever
they shouldn't
tell
vote.
Them and
yeah.
Make
she's
sure you
she's
take
steadily
care of your man,
yeah,
so you can be a good wife.
Well, even though she don't got one.
I don't know.
They call her just single things.
Yeah, let me tell you what your problem is as to why you can't get a man. Like
no,
you don't have one either.
No,
so.
Better yet, no, Pearl. Don't tell me what my problem is. Tell me what you doing, and I'll do the opposite. That way I can keep my marriage strong. Because you ain't. I mean, obviously you know. It's just that bull crap. I mean, but if you. Just like those other channels, like the Geeks and Gamers, just like Mecha in the 40s. That I always said it. I mean, if I can get guaranteed, I can probably get guaranteed 1 million followers if I start talking all that. I just don't have the headspace for it to constantly keep up that fake ass hate all the damn time. I'll go on a rant and tell people all the time if I don't like you, if your channel or if you're as an actor or whoever you are, we can talk politics. I can you know me, but I don't have that energy.
It's like. Yeah, could get a whole lot more views if everything we did was all John Campia.
Yeah.
That gets the views.
Yeah.
But we're not a John
Campia. Or if I
channel.
turned into a John Campia exposed channel. John Campia just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. But I know Ray Ora might be watching, so I don't want to piss him off. I like Ray. We're friends. But yeah, if I became the John Campia hating channel or pick whatever actor. I say Chris Hemsworth. I like Chris, like the way they pick Brie Larson, just constantly just grifting for the sake of grifting, constantly. But this Red Pill Society, this men's space is what they call it. I mean, if you ask them, YouTube is coming after them. You ask the people on the left, it's still a safe space because how come all these other channels can still say it and stuff. These guys got on this channel complaining about being demonetized and had the I've almost cursed, audacity to look at the camera and say, I don't know why. Clan head on your thing and going and all that stuff and saying all this crazy stuff. Women ain't nothing but just B word, this B word, and saying the craziest you can think of. Going way beyond the scope, trying to get other channels deplatformed by doing fake copyright strikes and stuff. So YouTube just had enough. You're one of the biggest money earners for the channel, but you ain't the only money making channel for that platform. So they just had enough. They had the audacity. Look at the camera and go, I don't know what I did. I don't like that. Weird. I don't know, but. I went down a list of like recent or just past channels that have been suspended, or whether it was permanently or for a limited time. What is it? This channel called The Guy with the Glasses. Channel ran by comedian and internet personality Doug Walker. Was it Nostalgia Critic fame? Suspended in 2007. Copyright infringements, launching that guy with the glasses website in 2000. Yeah.
That's 2007.
Yeah, 2000. That's not recent. That's I mean, that just proves my point that YouTube they tell you what you gonna do to get you suspended. What is that? Will Alba? Is that Will Alba? An Egyptian journalist was back in 2007, 2016. What is it? Evalion, Canadian internet personality, hate speech. let's see, what is that next one? No,
Zachery?
violating YouTube community guidelines. Toy Freaks, single father of two. After being highlighted in the media article, the top 100 channel, which had over 8 million subscribers at the time, was terminated for violating YouTube children endangerment policies. Logan Paul got his stuff canceled. Internet personality, actor, director, and wrestler. 2018, YouTube suspended all advertisement on Paul's channel due to his pattern of behavior. The suspension was lifted 18 days later. He must have wrote a really nice apology letter. The government of Pakistan, they come after governments. Alex Jones, you know why his ass was terminated after what he said about them kids that were unalived. Austin Jones, I don't know, no relation, terminated after he pled guilty to wow. Resistance
was Alex Jones's, I guess, secret channel.
He tried to get back in there.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at this. Radio stations, True News. They come after a bunch of people for. I mean, you can claim freedom of speech, but this is a private. Google is still a privately owned company. YouTube is a privately owned company. Donald Trump, January 13th, they was like, nah. You can't make. This is wild. I mean. That I forgot the channel's name, but that whole conversation, but it's a privilege to be on here. And there's a lot of different channels out there that talk about the same type of topics that Fresh and Fit talks about. I mean, that's why I say I made myself that note that, like a channel like The Dadvocate, for example, the young lady who's on TikTok and Instagram, she is pro like men in her delivery and things like that, but she'll talk about stuff like how the judicial system is more lenient towards women and stuff like that. She'll talk about it, things on a like if a person she'll react to a video that's blatant. But I've seen her get on men as well, man or woman, but mostly women. If they are getting out of pocket and acting a certain way that if it was a man saying and doing the same things, the whole world would lose their mind. And it's a man's sphere, man's space, but she doesn't have the need to go and push those types of lines. I mean, you can tell by talking to her that she's probably an easy person to get along. She's doing topics that are going to get a lot of attention, and a lot of men are going to be like, this is one of my favorite people and one of my heroes. But she's not going out there trying to be an obnoxious Candace Owens type and whatnot. She just. The delivery is the message can be the same, but the delivery is within the guidelines and stuff. There's a bunch of channels out there that I can't stand. I would think that would need to get I almost said one channel, but I won't even, like the Hodge twins. I mean, they're more on that side of it, but I feel like they should be worried. I mean, these are two black dudes that just got canceled. I mean, those two dudes, they have black. Maybe they should stop saying the N-word as much as they say, pushing all that crap. That if you want to call them a Candace Owens like grifting, what do they call it? One of the good ones, kind of people. Yeah, the Hodge twins. Yeah. They don't. But at least they're smart enough, like Candace Owens and other people to have been established themselves on other platforms a long time ago. But what is it called? Fresh and Fit. They didn't make those moves along. They're like 95% of their 90% of their income was YouTube. Second got shut down. It was like, that's why he got up in them somebody called them WNBA shorts and started crying. He got up. It's funny. I don't know if you saw the video when he stood up to go cry. He had on these little tights. It must be hot in Florida because he had these. He didn't even say NBA. He said WNBA. What you got them WNBA drawers on? Gonna cry in the car. But I mean, it is what it is, but that's the topic of the day. So I mean, all the channels that get deplatformed all the time. What other channels out there do you think like Candace Owens, Hodge Twins, channels that I don't, in this space with movies, Geeks and Gamers and things like that. One of those dudes was talking about how the Batman was bad because it only had black people as heroes, even though Batman is the whitest dude in the world. It was weird. I'll be like, so if it can happen to Fresh and Fit, hey, just say keep talking that shit and then see what happens. But do I think that YouTube is left leaning? Hell no. I mean, those channels are still being out there, being allowed to prove. If you ask the person on the left, they're going to say that it's right leaning. You ask the person on the right, they're going to say that it's ran by a bunch of snowflakes. So, I mean, it's all depending on who you ask and who's mad at the time. But anyway, let us know what you guys think about this whole thing with Fresh and Fit. This probably might be the last time I talk about it, unless this gets 1,000 views. And then we'll just keep it going. What was the next one, babe? I was gonna do some reactions to the Rebel Moon trailer just came out, and you saw it. I didn't tell you to watch it. I usually when I usually put trailer on there, I usually say we watch it first. But this time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it now. I'm not gonna put it on screen. So if you haven't seen it, if you're gonna watch me watch it real quick and give my reaction to it, but I'm gonna still keep what's going on the side screen. But I haven't seen it yet. But this is Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. Let me start all over here. All right, from zero. All right. Let me see this right here. Rebel Moon. There we go. This is another Star Wars like movie that you will not watch with me, right, babe?
The title of it, I thought it was Star Wars that I had missed somehow.
Let's see. No, our phone is giving me all these alerts now. You thought this was Star Wars?
Well, no, the name. That's why I was like, did I miss something?
You saw those lightsabers. You're like, what the hell? From Zack Snyder. From Red Pill Society, Zack Snyder. I mean, for a Netflix movie, Zack's did a pretty good job with these graphics. It should be connected to Guardians of the Galaxy. He should be playing the same character he was in that black dude when he didn't know who Star-Lord was. Who? Yeah, they look like some straight up lightsabers. Rebel Moon. Okay. Comes out. Part 1, A Child of Fire, comes out in December. Part 2 comes out in April 2024.
Yeah.
And I heard that he's already talking about a Snyder cut.
So the comments, a lot of it was like, this should just be in the theater. It looks heavy duty production wise.
Mm-hmm. That's what that thumbnail is going to look like, by the way.
They feel that they're like, come on, Netflix, put this in the theaters. It's a waste being just on Netflix streaming only.
Oh man, their stock is up. They're like,
it's Zack Snyder. Come on.
Like so, release the Rebel Moon cut. Like watch. It's gonna be like, but no, I mean it looks good. I heard that this was his script idea that he had for Star Wars, and if they rejected it, he maybe tweaked some things.
I was like, is there a backstory?
No.
I don't know what all's going on. There's a lot going on that I was like.
Well, I mean, and it didn't really give it all away, and that's good for a Netflix trailer. 9 times out of 10, Netflix trailers are like an hour long, and they give away the whole damn movie.
I'm just hoping that it's a movie that's not one of those that's so hard to follow that at the end you're going, I still don't know what happened.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on in here. Like, who did what to who and how and why and where did they... I don't know what's going on.
As long as... as the star of the movie, what's her name? As long as I can see her doing all those backflips and twirls, I like her in action movies.
The cinematics looked good.
Yeah. That's devil beast looking thing. I don't know what
the action looked good.
Thing with the horns right here. Look at on the screen like that, right there at the top. That thing looks, I think it looks crazy. I want you to cosplay with those horns on. You can do it. We can do it. I don't know. It looks good. That's good. All right. The next one. I know you were probably more excited about this next one. The teaser. Was it a teaser?
It's just a teaser. So, yeah, it's just like 30, 40 seconds. It's not much.
The teaser for Good Burger Part 2. Now, they announced that they were going to do Good Burger 2 a while ago. I think it was during an award show.
Yeah.
Emmys or something like that. They were like, we're going to do Good Burger. I'm like, the movie that nobody's asking. I'm sorry. I liked Good Burger. I saw it once. It was fine. I mean, it was funny at the time, but those jokes got played out a long time ago. This is not the I'm sorry, when Bill and Ted 3 flopped, and there's some nostalgia movies that they're not all gonna be Top Gun Maverick, man. So
it's just one of those.
This is perfect for streaming. If it's going, wait, did it say it's going to theaters and streaming only? Just
streaming this fall.
Only stream. Yeah, then it's fine. Then it's fine. It's not gonna take any screens away, but I don't have any real hopes for this trailer. Good. I mean. Kids today don't really remember.
Back in the day when I saw it, it's one of those like Dumb and Dumber type that it's just such stupid stuff that's funny.
Yeah. Let me guess, he has a kid. He looks like he has a kid back there. Look at that. I can already tell. So looks like somebody that looks just like him playing it right now. I mean, even that teaser doesn't really do it for me.
I'm just saying it's from that era. That's what was popular. Those Dumb and Dumber, the really silly slapstick.
But none of those comedy legacy sequels have done well at all. None of them really.
But again, it's streaming, so
it ain't gonna.
May find
I'll play it for the kids, maybe. I'll let them figure it out. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it all that much. Then the last one, you said you saw the last one as well. What was that one called?
The Marsh King's Daughter.
The Marsh King. That's Ridley. What's her name? Ridley Scott.
Daisy
Ridley. I'm talking about Ridley Scott. Daisy Ridley from Star Wars. The Marsh King's Daughter. I don't know anything about this one. The Marsh, was it? So he's just gonna rip. Yeah. The cat's gonna rip off all the. Yeah. The Marsh King's Daughter trailer. All right, check this out real fast, and then we're gonna talk about it, and that'll be it for the reviews part of it. Of course, commercials. Let's see. There we go. All right, playing it now.
What's going here? It's habitat. Who's a habitat for? A baby deer. Sleeps over here inside the rocks.
From Lionsgate. For some reason, it reminds me of what Tom Holland's been doing lately. The Revenant. Oh, so wait, her father's a prisoner and it's escaped?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's a badass.
Well, it looks like he trained her.
Yeah. Well, he's back for revenge, but did she portray him or something? She got me locked up. Snitches get stitches. Is that what this is about?
No, it looks.
Like, what's his motivation for coming back to get her? To take her daughter or something? Or just to come back?
It's the best that I can gather is that
I mean,
like he wants them to be a whole little new family.
yeah, and she doesn't want. Yeah, okay, that's what I. Oh, okay, so that's his motivation. The Marsh King's Daughter. I mean,
That one looks good to me. I would definitely watch that.
I'm always worried about projects like this because it hasn't worked out for everybody like it worked out for Harrison Ford. It's not really working out that great for Tom Holland. When you're so typecast in a new, when your breakout role is such a big thing and stuff, it's been hard for a lot of actors. And obviously this is Daisy Ridley's attempt to do the same thing, to try to get out from just being Ray.
Right.
The cool thing about it is she's done things besides Star Wars, even after Star Wars, but she's been very low key. And I think this is one of her biggest splashes, from what I can tell. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe there's another movie that she did that felt bigger. But this seems like her biggest, reminder of, hey, I'm out there. I'm ready to, get out there again. Even though I made all that crazy money from Star Wars and I just signed a deal to come back later on. So yeah, I want to do some more serious roles and stuff like that. But as good as it looks on trailer, I'm worried about if it's gonna. I know Tom Holland is my only. He's a very good actor, but he just hasn't had luck with a lot of his projects. But this one seems like it could be something real good. I mean, but here's the problem against it, and this is what a lot of her detractors are gonna say, because she's such a, forgot what the term is, but like that. They were trying to make Star Wars female and stuff like that, and trying to force is like making her the badass Jedi for no reason and all that stuff. But if she's another badass in another movie, and then when she comes back to Star Wars, it's just gonna be more of the same complaining. No matter how good she probably is in this movie or how good this movie, unless Unless it's so damn good that maybe she has a new action career on her. Maybe she, and maybe that'll help shut those detractors up for when she comes back to Star Wars. Maybe that's the plan. Or maybe she's just an actress who just wants to work. I don't know. it looks pretty good. What it said it's coming to theaters, didn't it? It said in October. So, I mean, yeah, we all can't be on Paramount Plus. Some of us got theater. So yeah, what you would think you would want to go see that in the theater?
This one I would watch. And
You would watch that? Okay. It doesn't remind you of camping, being forced to go camping when you were little? I'll tell you about that. She hates camping. She won't go camping with me.
you don't want to go camping.
I don't want to. Yeah, I've seen too many Nightmare on Elm Street. I mean, Friday the 13th movies. I ain't never going out there. No, hell no. All right, that's that. Anything in the as far as the
No.
like
We already
live
talked
chat?
about what was in there. It was just Nixon talking about Smolder.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
So nothing really in the live chat.
Michael William Birchfield said, "Hey,
Oh, gave us a little shout out.
Yeah.
I'll put him up there. Let me where we at? Where is that? Let me go right here. Let's see. Live chat. There he is. True. Does he smolder? There's the live chat right there. I should have turned that on. Does he smolder? That's the question. Where is it? There it is. My bad. Shameless shooting his shot. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like shamelessly shooting his shot, Mr. Levy. Yeah, he is. I think he is. I don't know because it makes no sense to why he's going so hard for Florence Pugh. Let's see. And Michael Williams. Hey, Michael, did you ever find that join button next to? Let me see if I can help you out real quick. Because this is what I see when I go to our channel. Let's see if it shows me. Try that again. I think there's a button that I can click that I can see it the way. Yeah, right there. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, right there. Well, this is how it looks for me. Customized channel and all that stuff. But yeah, but when you go to, it should be right there next to the name. Should be a join button. Manage videos. Shouldn't there be a button where I can click on to view it the way if I was I guess I gotta log.
Because you're on a desktop, not mobile.
Yeah. Hold on, let me switch something.
I have it where you can see what it looks like. I could put it in the screen.
Let me do something real quick. Let me switch accounts.
So like this.
There it is. That's the screen. That's how it would look if I wasn't a.
And on the mobile, that's what the mobile looks like.
So
And
when
there's
you're
a button, it says join.
YouTube, type it in for you. T3 Media Studios. Yeah. Subscribe. Right next to the subscribe button. If you're on a desktop, it's right next to the subscribe button. It's a join button right there. That's the button you would click. And on mobile, you said you got it on screen, babe? You can.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like?
It's
It says, yeah, it's right there next to subscribe. Yeah.
and right next to it says join.
On the phone. Yep. That's it. Yeah. Let me know if that helped, if it's there, or maybe for whatever reason they just don't want you to join. So it's weird because you're in the chat. So like I said, you're not blocked. I double checked the people that are blocked or anything like that. I know you're not blocked.
The only thing I could find was that it's an Apple thing. He has iPhone.
Ew.
That some of the iPhones,
Pretentious iPhone users.
some of the iPhone
You're blocked.
iOSs do that for whatever weird
iOS insufficient system operating.
system.
I'm a Samsung guy if you haven't noticed. But guys, that's the show. Appreciate you guys for keeping us company in the chat. Let us know what you guys are thinking at all time by sending your comments, questions, concerns, your support. Appreciate it. And follow us. You can follow me at Chris W. Fagan on all social medias or at T3 Media Studios on all the socials. Baby, people want to buy something from you. Where can they do that?
My TikTok is Viola Fagan, and my Instagram is Scrub Hats and More by Joy. And
guys, we'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. It'll be. You're not gonna be with us tomorrow night. Maybe you're gonna be working.
I'm going to work that night shift.
Yep, we're gonna have one. We're gonna. It should be a crew of three. I had a double check with Jesus and Tabs, so it'll be just the three of us. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow on the Rundown After Dark. So we got some topics for that. So if you guys want to talk about certain things, send it to us. Let us know what you guys want to talk about for the After Dark show. We're going to be so drunk. Now that since Miss Joy Kill over here, since Mom will be gone, we're going to be getting shots. It's going to be nothing but lined up shots with the rest of us. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, but you'll be back on Friday though, right, babe? Maybe, if you're not too tired.
I think Friday, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back on Friday. All right, guys. Appreciate you. And we'll till next time. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Hey, guys. Thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, like, and comment your thoughts on this topic or any topics that you think that we should talk about in upcoming videos. Also, you can follow us at T3 Medias on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and we also have a T3 Media Studios podcast where we post our movie reviews and episodes of The Rundown. Till next time, guys.